Hello and welcome to this week's podcast. My name is Dante.
And I'm Shadowbox Zombie, and I'm shuffling through Pokemon cards. You know, shuffling a deck of cards, there's something therapeutic about it, right?
Yeah, when I play Forza Will occasionally, I just sit there and shuffle cards, like, for no reason for a while. It's great fun. Card
Nothing
games
is relaxing like cheap power tricks.
I genuinely think, like, for the longest time I avoided I have to avoid TCGs because they're quite expensive. Fuck! Oh, God. I'm on, like, some meds at the moment that are making me burp, which is horseshit. But yeah, so...
Medicine is horseshit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's holistic. It's natural.
Does that make you gassy?
yeah. But yeah, TCGs for the longest time I avoided because they were expensive. But now I'm playing Forza Blue. It's kind of nice. I need to play it more, though. I said to the guys that we need to go fucking play a bit more.
And you're going to play Pokemon with me.
Yeah, apparently we're going to play Pokemon. You've got a couple of decks, which is good because I'll make you play Forza Will as well. And then...
This will be great.
Yay!
Great. Be fucking fantastic. Just don't get me back into goddamn Warhammer because that shit is... Like, you couldn't get rid of money faster if you tried.
Yeah.
If you soaked cash in kerosene and set it on fire, it would not make it vanish as fast as fucking Warhammer does.
Yeah. My mates and I play 30k now, which is the Horus Heresy style shit, which is mostly built from Forge World models. And if anyone knows Forge World models, they're about triple the price of Games Workshop models.
Holy fuck.
So you're paying about $120 for a standard Dreadnought sort of shit. It is so expensive. So...
Little plastic bits.
Here's the funny thing. They're made out of resin, which makes it even more of a cunt. Because plastic glues together with plastic glue, and it's fantastic. Resin needs super glue, and it's a pain in the dick. And it all
always
warps.
use super glue anyway.
Plastic glue with the new plastic models is fucking phenomenal. It's so much easier to do shit.
Do you know what I remember from my Warhammer days?
What's that?
Accidentally cutting myself with the modelling scalpel. And then, because you have to fucking trim mold lines off and all that bullshit. And then getting super glue in that fresh cut.
Ooh.
That's a fucking... And then also getting the fumes from the super glue in my eyes and making me... I don't know why people sniff glue recreationally. That shit ain't fun.
So here's a pro tip for all of you would-be modelers. Toy modelers, that is. Not like runway models. Fuck that.
Not like...
I can't give you advice on that.
3 carrots a day. That's too much.
1 capsicum is way too much.
Oh my god, the 63 colours.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so part of the problem with resin, especially with Forge World models or any sort of third-party models, because let's be honest, no one buys Games Workshop because it's too goddamn expensive. You can warp it because it warps out of place normally, so you use a hairdryer or hot water. Now I find hairdryer is quite useful. So you hairdryer it, and then you can bend the plastic into shape, and then it will cool and set in that shape, which is really nice. Don't ever put super glue on it before using the hairdryer. It turns into a vapor of pure death. Your eyes will sting, your nose will bleed. It is absolutely the worst thing you will ever do.
Why are we using a hairdryer in the first place? To dry it?
No, because resin needs to be, I just literally just explained this, but resin warps, and the easiest way to solve that problem is to heat it up to the point where it's malleable, and you fix it back into place. This is the shit. I pay $120, and then I still have to fucking fix the mold because it's broken as shit.
Yeah, that's the thing about Warhammer and those sort of shit, though. You pay all this money, you still have to make it yourself. You still have to do all the work. That's the fun part, because the game is fucking retardedly complex.
It's horseshit. But yeah, don't ever super glue, then use a hairdryer, because it will destroy everything in your face. It'd be very, very unpleasant. But ignoring Warhammer, because whatever, it's fucking a huge part of my life, and I try to avoid it, spending more money on it than I should. I found out the coolest thing ever today.
Oh, is it the chocolate mint flavor of the coconut ice cream that came out?
I absolutely fucking hate mint, so no.
But it's, there's chocolate raspberry orgasm as well, if you like that.
No, okay, more importantly, this is akin to the Dragon Dildo's levels of cool. There's a thing...
It's real. Don't just fucking dive straight in.
No, fuck you, we're diving in.
You can't just be like Dragon Dildos and then fucking... What?
There's a thing called teledildonics. If you go on Wikipedia, you'll find something called teledildonics. Right. Now, teledildonics is interesting because it is, let's say, web-based dildo action.
Is it like a motion master but a dick?
Basically, one person can get a pressure-sensitive dildo and give it a wank, and then someone can have a machine on their dick, and it will, over the internet, feed that information, and you can feel them doing that.
Oh, God.
Now, this technology already exists. You can already buy it, but everyone just sort of pointed out on Reddit after someone pointed out that teledildonics was an actual official term, and you can what the fuck? It's a great.
Dildonics.
It's such a good word, right? But you can. People were saying it'd be awesome. Awesome is probably not the right word. It'd be interesting / disgusting to have competitions where one person, let's say for the sake of things here, a female, which is going to be the most likely person to do this, probably.
Gay men.
Would get a dildo, and then it would be pressure sensitive, and they'd give it a blowy, and then everyone on the internet would be connected to their stream and would be able to feel how good they were. And then you could have competitions to see who can give the best handjob or blowjob. Online, in the weirdest possible fucking way, and you can watch them in fucking virtual reality if you really want to. Teledildonics, people, it's the way of the future.
You can tell a man invented this.
Obviously.
It's great, because the logistics of giving mass oral pleasure is not workable in today's modern society, considering you can just do this, dildonics instead.
I mean, yeah, Screaming Eagle gets you, 3 people at best, but, you need to get more than that. So this is a great / depressing idea, and technology already exists. It'd be kind of funny to see how far people take it. I genuinely would watch a competition for teledildonics. It would be fucking hysterical.
That's gay, guy.
What?
You're gonna end up like those Americans who have like parties and watch porn together.
Yeah, no, I never got that, eh? Porn's like a very personal thing, as far as I'm concerned. They used to have, in America, they used to have those fucking movie theaters.
Yeah, for porn.
And Pee Wee Herman had a bit of a messy on one. Which is
even the most hardworking and dexterous of porn stars can only satisfy about 3 dicks at a time, maybe 4.
Yeah, that's what I said. Screaming. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll say 5 if you really want to get into it.
And they're not ambidextrous, so they're working the right hand okay, but the left one's gonna get jerking it. I don't know what I'm going on about.
Yeah. Anyway, teledildonics is going to happen. Watch out for it.
Do you know what color?
What?
Female blackbirds are.
This seems like a QI question where if I say black, I'll hear the klaxons roaring. What color are they, Cheddar?
You have to give me an answer.
Black. Fucking wanker.
They're fucking brown.
They're fucking brown.
They're fucking brown.
No shit.
Isn't that weird? I saw these birds. I'm like, what the fuck are those? And then it's like, oh, they're blackbirds because female blackbirds are brown. That's why I don't trust women. You can't trust a woman even with dildonics.
This is getting weird.
Yeah, well, look who's fucking brought up dildonics, you pervert.
That was great, bro. It's the best read I've had all day. Anyway, let's talk about some games.
Oh, me first.
Oh, sorry, guy. Go.
Fucking Final Fantasy 15.
Apparently, it's really good.
Apparently, people are massive FF fanboys and will fucking negate. It's like religions. We're like, oh no, I don't listen to that part because I don't like it, but the rest is good. This is what it's like. It's like, oh yeah, the characters are really cool. Never mind the fact that there's a whole segment for about 2-3 hours straight where you're running through a fucking corridor for the sake of thematic storytelling in the most obnoxious, obscure, and Japanese fucking possible way.
I've heard nothing but, apart from the main complaint I've heard from most people is that it's an all-male cast, which I mean,
like that.
That's a pretty shitty argument, right? I guess historically my favorite character's been female.
Oh my god, are they going to turn this into a fucking sexist thing?
No, I don't think anyone has. It's just they just like are kind of so used to females, and I mean, there's an all-female. Was it 10-2? Was it all-female?
Yeah, and that was sexist too because you spent the whole time giving them little skimpy outfits.
Oh, but it was the best. Dress fairs were hilarious.
Everything was fucking sexist.
But yeah, that's the main complaint I've heard. But otherwise, most people are like, it's actually worth playing. And about 3 or 4 of my mates have got the limited edition fucking Final Fantasy 15 PlayStation to go with it, so it seems pretty popular.
I know 2 weebs who are actually buying a PS4 just to play that game. Like, for fuck's sake.
I kind of did that with PS3.
What? For what game?
For Final Fantasy at the time. 11?
13?
Well, I can't remember what it was. That's how much I gave a shit about it. I played it for about half a day, realized it was just Corridor Simulator, and I gave it to my mate.
Yeah, well, that's not a corridor simulator, so give it fucking props for that. It's actually some sort of an open world. It's like a guy's road trip. They say that the actual journey of going from place to place is entertaining. And fuck, that's more than most open world games ever managed to do, right?
Yeah. I mean, good for them to try and... They used to be a little bit more open than that. I mean, I have sort of fond memories of running around overworld and stuff like that. But then they narrowed it down for the more previous Final Fantasies, which are stupid. And then now they're trying to expand it back. I mean, I don't want to give them credit as much as, oh, it's so innovative. It's not. You've already done this. Just go back to what you were before, but at least they're learning, which is important.
find the whole Epicurus fact that they're all men, it's just guys doing shit on a road trip is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But apparently the main guy has romantic interests, so that fucking blasted all to hell anyway.
What, romantic interest with other characters, or?
With a chick who's not... I don't know, it's like a flashback thing.
Bruh, you don't bring that shit on the road.
Do you know why they've never made, like, big blockbuster Hollywood movies about the Wright brothers?
No.
Or Nikola Tesla?
Okay, Tesla was fucking nuts, but yeah.
Or Isaac Newton?
Why?
None of them had romantic interest in their whole fucking lives.
True. That's so unrelatable.
There's no fucking female role whatsoever. They literally spent their whole lives working on really cool shit.
I guess Nikola Tesla was in The Prestige as a...
Played by fucking David Bowie, the man.
That's right, I forgot about that. Holy shit. But yeah, I guess they're unrelatable. I mean, Nikola Tesla spent the last of his days talking to pigeons, so yeah, dude wasn't exactly on a personal level. Okay, even with the Imitation Game, they had fucking a romantic interest, even if it was totally not female.
Oh, Alan Turing.
Yeah.
He wasn't gay or anything. Yeah, she was just like a fucking platonic... She was a beard. That's right. For fuck's sake.
She was a what?
A beard.
A beard.
It's a female in a gay man's relationship to make him appear straight.
That is not a term I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a beard.
Cool. I learned something today.
Yeah. To make him appear macho and not gay.
Was it? Oh, that's right. I was going to talk
Japanese
about
pretty boys on a fucking road trip.
I have no interest in playing it, to be honest. I sort of gone off Final Fantasy for many years. It was a great part of my childhood. I don't play a lot of it, but it was enough to keep me interesting, and I don't give a shit anymore, and everyone still seems to think it's good. Same with Pokemon. I guess anything from my childhood I don't really play anymore because I'm a grown-ass man. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed with the new Pokemon. It's a good game, but...
I just like the artwork from that chick character. I don't know her name or what she does. I don't know even know if she's the main character because I know dick all about the Pokemon game. But the chick with the blonde hair and the white skirt or white dress, the artwork of her on Twitter is fucking fantastic. Everything from silly to funny and weird.
Yeah, there's some beautiful character designs in that game, and it's really helped it the upgrade and the aesthetic. But they made a smart move where the whole history of Pokemon games have basically made you the protagonist character, like the main character, with all your fucking faceless, speechless charisma, i.e. none. And it sort of suffered narratively because of that. But the new one, they've put... You're not the main character, really. You're just there to fucking help out and do battles. But Lily, the blonde girl you're talking about, is the main character of that story.
Nice. I mean, that's cool because she's fucking adorable and she's got awesome artwork.
Yeah, exactly. She's cute.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about Overwatch because some changes have been happening. They finally introduced Sombra after the worst ARG that has ever existed, where they gave people a bunch of clues that were indecipherable and actually impossible to deal with. Like, here's a pile of encrypted data that will take you 1,000 years to decrypt. Like, thanks, Blizzard. That's real good of you.
Here is a token for a vending machine somewhere.
Yeah. They also... I haven't played Sombra yet because I haven't played Overwatch in a while. I've been kind of doing other shit. But she seems like a pain in the ass. I think we've already talked about it before, but basically a massive disruption hero, which I'm all about. She is basically a nightmarish... Like, Genji is a dick. He's like a disruption hero that's really fast. But Sombra's just like, she will fuck everything on your team if you don't stop her. Genji just kind of get a roadhog out.
Yeah.
Going invisible, shutting down turrets, being a real pain in the asses. Fuck that bitch.
Sombra's a real fucking pain. She's surprisingly durable, like 200 health for a really sneaky character with super fucking awesome mobility. I'm like, But, yeah, and she's surprisingly quite good as an offensive type because her machine pistol thing just goes for days. It's got like 40, 60 rounds in a fucking mag.
Hold left click, win game.
Yeah, basically.
What is she, Bastion? Fuck.
I don't know. It was funny, I was teaching my class, my kids, and I have a little Mercy tag, like a dangler on my phone.
Yeah.
And all the kids are like, oh, is that from Overwatch? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, cool, do you play? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, who do you play? Mercy, obviously. Who do you play? Genji. Oh, fucking course you do.
I play Genji. I play Reaper. Okay.
I'm Tenet. I play Genji because ninjas are cool.
Oh, fuck. I play Roadhog. Yee. Roadhog. Yee.
Bitches, I play Mercy. Fucking tap that out.
They also finally decided to not fucking have a shitty Symmetra running around. So for the longest time, Symmetra was such a I'm bored, I'll pick Symmetra to be a support because she's fucking trash compared to all the other supports.
She wasn't bad. She was very good at select points. She was too situational.
Yeah, so her turrets were difficult to use because you had to wait for them to spool up and you had to try and get to your kill box as fast as possible, and then Mei would just come in and destroy them all. Or Winston, but who the fuck plays Winston? And the other one was her teleport was so fucking difficult to use because one Mei or one Winston again ruins your ability to defend it, and they just walk right through. So they made her gun shoot.
Did you say one male?
Mei.
Oh, what one Mei will?
One Mei or Winston.
I thought you said one male. I'm like, patriarchy.
But yeah, so she was too easy to shut down. She used to be good in beta because she had the 50 shields, but then they reduced it to 25, which basically turned her to shit. And it wasn't very good. She wasn't good. Now they're trying to give her a bit more improving. You have a second ultimate. The second ultimate gives you the ability to have your teleport give shields to things that come out of it, which is fucking cool. But you can also, I believe, create mobile shield barriers, which kind of makes Reinhardt bad. So you can just pop a shield barrier wherever the fuck you want, and it stays there until it bursts, kind of like Winston, but like with Reinhardt level.
That's not mobile.
Well, okay, it's not mobile in that you can move it.
Deployable.
We'll say deployable. Whatever. Fucking focusing on the wrong part of the conversation here. The whole point is she kind of makes a Winston not good. She gives shields to people.
Not good or
Winston,
Reinhardt not good?
she acts like Winston, but Reinhardt, fuck you, I'm sick. It's hard to focus at the moment.
Thinking is hard for my brain.
Yeah, fuck it. It's interesting. They're trying to fucking fix it. And as everyone points out, this is slightly related, is that BlizzCon should now be renamed Overwatch Con because all the other shit they make is not important anymore.
Correct.
I like
Overcon.
Diablo. I like Diablo. It's great. I like Heroes of the Storm. It's great, but they are nowhere near as popular as Overwatch, so they're kind of dead in comparison.
And I'm glad that they've put the majority of their eggs in a very new and polished basket.
It's a very polished basket. And they're
granted,
constantly
they
improving.
keep adding fucking... Heroes of the Storm is just a side distraction for all the stubborn fuckers who still plays MOBAs.
To be honest, Heroes of the Storm is still a very good game. I really enjoy it. I don't play it a lot anymore, but I really enjoy it. It's a very fun game and very simple and very easy to pick up. A lot of complexity. It's great.
Of all the MOBA I've played, that one was the best.
I have been playing Blood Bowl, which, as I would have told you in the last week, it was so frustrating that I tried to refund it. But before doing so, I went and watched a documentary on a bunch of hillbilly fucking meth addicts picking up bombs from bomb ranges, and I left it running for an hour and a half, which put me out of the 2-hour barrier, which means I can no longer return it. So, disappointed and infuriated, I went back to the game and decided to keep playing it until I liked it. Effectively, when you play the campaign, the odds are not stacked against you in a way you'd expect. They are so massively walled against you that winning is a nightmare. The
Are you playing humans?
In the campaign, yes.
That's why.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Have you seen a fucking orc? They're like 3 times the size.
You don't have a
made
choice.
Of muscle and bricks.
Yeah. So when you play as a humans, the ref starts beating you up. You always lose things. The enemy team always has better shit than you, and it's just an uphill battle, and it is the least fun thing I have played in a long time.
Least fun.
Least, absolutely zero fun. So I stopped playing that, and I went, fuck it, I'll just play a custom solo league where I can make my own teams. So I made an orc team, which was hilarious, because Black Orcs are broken. Then I made a Dark Elves team, which sucked, because it turns out that's a really complicated thing to do. So then I went online, I started talking to my mates. We were going to play Blood Bowl proper tabletop, and we all decided on our races. And everyone decided on the races I already wanted. I was going to play orcs because they have really cool characters. And I was like, fuck it. Everyone's got to leave everything. I'll just go dwarfs. So I went and made a team in Blood Bowl as dwarfs, exactly how I'm going to play it on the tabletop. And I started winning. And it is the best feeling. Because against the campaign AI, all of the rolls are rigged against you for whatever reason. They just pass 70% more dice rolls than you do. But in the solo campaign shit, solo league shit, you don't have that. So you can just play as much as you want, and it seems pretty even. But the dwarves are fantastic at just beating the shit out of everything and staying alive. I love it so much. So I'm looking forward. All my dwarves are on their way. I paid $136 New Zealand in total for a bunch of custom third-party dwarves and a bunch of custom bases. And that's an entire game ready to play for 22 models. Fucking awesome. I'm so happy it's so much cheaper than everything else Games Workshop has put out.
Yeah, I guess that's cheap.
But yeah, so Blood Bowl 2 is a great game if you are getting into the tabletop and you need somewhere to practice your moves and understand the rules. That is as far as I'm willing to give it. Everything else about the game is utter shit. Utter shit. It's such a frustrating and poorly designed game. It's like Dark Souls at least had awesome lore and awesome events and awesome areas and artwork. This is just a game that sucks and is frustrating on a fucking field. Stop.
So you now have 2 games from Steam that you've refunded.
I've tried to refund quite a few. I tried playing Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom.
Why?
Well, it was there and it was cheap. It was a Steam sale. You know how I can't resist. I just throw money at the screen and magic happens.
Throw money at useful causes like, I don't know, fucking buying bikes for Africa or something.
No, because fuck them. I immediately loaded up the game like, oh, give it a crack, it'll be fun. I open up the game and immediately get a thing that says, warning, you have to run in compatibility mode, otherwise you can have severe frame rate issues on Windows 10 and Windows 8. I'm like, oh, that's not a good start.
Why?
Because it's Japanese and they don't know how to do anything modern, so they program everything for the last generation because they're a bunch
They
of
don't They know how to do everything modern, just not with PC game for some reason. There's just a massive gap in their fucking knowledge there.
Yeah, so the first thing I did once I loaded into the game, I didn't have too many issues. I started trying to control the game. Now, of course, for some reason, the Japanese have never ever used an English keyboard. They have no idea how you're meant to be able to move around. All of the keys are mapped to fuck knows what. And when you run, let's say, if I press up, you expect me to run forward. If I press sideways, you expect me to run sideways. And if I press them both, you expect me to run on an angle. Now, that's obviously common sense. In this game, on a keyboard, if you run up, it works. If you tap any of the other keys, they immediately stop on the spot and then start moving in the other key's direction. Which means when you try and turn around or you try and run on an angle, they just keep stopping and starting and moving in random directions. It's so fucking broken, it's unplayable. So I had to get a controller out just to play the game, which is fine. I don't mind playing with a controller, but at this point after about an hour of trying to get this fucking game to run, I was just like, God damn it. Why can't the Japanese make PC games? What is wrong with them? Useless fucks.
It is a massive gap in their fucking resume as far as I'm concerned, because they know how to do everything else right. They make fucking awesome console games. They make decent consoles.
Oh yeah, agreed. They just, for some reason, PC has never been a focus for them. I guess they don't understand the market. They don't understand how many people have it. Because everyone they know in all their circles only have consoles, so why would they make for anything else? Bit frustrating, but there you go.
Totes frustrating.
No Man's Sky appeared on Twitter again.
Why? That's a dead horse if I've ever fucking smelt one.
They have decided that they're going to make a base building thing where you can go in and build bases now, and everyone's just like, but the 300 people still playing is no.
It's gone. You missed your chance. It's fucking dead. It's in the ground.
So some people talked to them and said, why were you so quiet? And paraphrasing, I say paraphrasing, let's Dante-fying, they were quiet because everyone else was too loud. They felt like everyone was just yelling at them, so they went, we'll just let that blow over and then we'll start talking again. That is a really bad idea. So because they did that, they lost all of their audience. So now they're kind of fucked. So I don't know. They're still trying to work on the game. They still say they're going to get everything they promised they would. It's just not going to happen for a couple of years. Why? Who cares?
A couple of years.
Yeah. You can't expect this. It's not gonna, they've got such a tiny team. They're never going to be able to get anything done.
It's gone. Like, right. At least fucking... You remember Evolve? Evolve was a shit game. No one wanted to play it, but at least it was fucking functional. It worked. Yeah,
just Phil Fish this shit. You take what you got and fuck off.
They fucking... Oh, God, I'm still blown away. I gave it an award last year because they kept coming out with DLC, like decent quality DLC, and they kept it fucking going for a year. And then a year later, like, yeah, let's call it quits, mate.
It's been a good laugh, but we gotta get out of this.
Yeah, we've been fucking working on this dead horse. We've been putting makeup on it and fucking filling its ass with nachos for a goddamn year. Time to fucking let it go.
You have a strange imaginations where nachos go into horses' anuses.
Yes.
Good conversation. Google DeepMind and Blizzard are teaming up to make an AI that can play StarCraft.
What's DeepMind?
It's their AI machine learning thing project.
Did they ask it to team up like, hey, AI, you want to hang out?
Well, like, yes. Basically, Blizzard's AI is what they call scripted AI, where it responds to events. So if you build something and it sees you build it, it responds in such a way. Whereas that's Blizzard's sort of core bot. And that's how most bots work, really. Google's saying, well, basically, we want to make it learn like a human. we need to make it so, he's building this. Well, instead of just building this, why don't I try and fuck up his strategy by making him think I'm building something else? Effectively make it look like an actual StarCraft player, and then they can actually start playing StarCraft players, which would be fucking cool. So to be an AI that acts like a human, which is brilliant. I'd love to see what they can do. They've got some really cool details on how they do all the, effectively, heat maps of how they change things. Like if it's a bot's, your probe scouts out the enemy base, it figures out everything based on a heat map, how they're building their base, what sort of positioning they're doing. It's very clever stuff. I look forward to seeing how that goes, but I doubt anything's going to happen for about 6 months as they sort of train things. But by that point, StarCraft will be dead as shit because StarCraft's barely played anymore as it is. Which sucks.
I would rather play a personality-filled hero shooter like Overwatch than fucking RTS.
I didn't mind StarCraft. I mean, the lore is what I love the most. Like the races and the stories that they build, the campaigns for StarCraft are second to none. I genuinely believe that. Like, I'm not a huge RTS fan. I mean, I used to play like Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander back in the days, but the stories that they have are fucking epic tier stories. Like I don't use that word a lot, but Jesus Christ, they are amazing. I'm just going to do something real awkward and stand up because the blood in my leg has stopped moving. So 1 second.
Cool, I'm going to cough up an alien. Got it.
My leg!
That's been bothering me for fucking ages.
The nice thing is this microphone arm allows me to do this. So I'm just going to stand up here and talk.
You sound echoey and weird.
Fuck you. Okay, that's probably echoing, so I'll just sit back down 1 second. There's a new code Geass. Geass.
Gay ass?
Yep, code Geass. It's getting the next season.
Oh god, gay ass. That's funny.
I genuinely don't like that show. Any of you that listen to our podcast will know that I'm pretty sure I watched it a long time ago, maybe in the first year we started podcasting. And it was really cool up until the fucking princess, whatever her fucking name is, started killing everyone because he said, I could just make you kill everyone in the room if I wanted to. And she's like, yes, master, kill everyone. Really, really terrible. Hated that shit. The only thing that was cool was the fucking Gurren Mark II robot mech thing because it had like a hand that clawed you and shot nuclear waste at you. It's fucking great.
Gurren?
Yeah, but G-U-R-E-N or something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It's fucking cool.
So not Gurren Lagann?
No, not Gurren Lagann.
Goddamn.
And yeah, that was cool. I like that bit, but then it all turned to shit, and then everyone's going, "Oh my god, another season!" And it's like, who fucking cares, man? No one likes Coke Ass anymore.
No one likes code chaos. This sounds like fucking schoolyard bullying.
Totally is.
No, it's code gay ass.
Oh, you watch Code Geass? I mean, what a faggot. Watch a real anime like Yuri Yuri.
You don't even watch Girls Goof. You like Mecha. That's so fucking gay.
What are you, from the 90s? Shit. Even the 80s like that shit, man.
My show doesn't even have boys in it because it's not fucking gay.
Fuck. But the only other thing I was going to say is Titanfall multiplayer is free this weekend if you want to get into it. So go.
Oh, you should give it a try. It's a lot of fun.
I can't play the single player, which is what I want to play though.
But the multiplayer is worth a go too. It's good fun.
I might give it a crack. I'm busy
you
this
give
weekend.
a track and I'll play with you.
Cool, but I've got to go out and get my bike license on Saturday.
You buying a bike?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a motorbike. Yee.
Cool. And then you can share the word of dildonics far and wide.
Teledildonics, thank you very much.
Of course. Well, when does cyber dildonics happen?
They're actually the same term if you look up their Wikipedia page.
Is that right?
Yeah, teledildonics and cyberdildonics are interchangeable.
You're very knowledgeable on this subject.
This is what I do.
It's quite concerning, I have to be honest.
You shoved nachos into a horse's ass.
No, I made that as a fucking obscure and slightly unfunny analogy. And you can't spell analogy without anal. But what you did is actually research an obscure and fucking kind of creepy aspect of technology aiding future sexuality.
Okay, cool. So now that we're done insulting me, we should probably end the podcast.
No, I'm just getting started. Anime hasn't. Let's be honest, anime hasn't been working out that much. Why don't we just change it to like we rag on you for like 15 minutes?
I mean, I've got so much ammunition to rag on myself. It's fucking easy.
Yeah.
This has been Dante.
I'm like,
say your name.
Dante. Gante. Dante.
Hear
Chatterbox
this?
zombie.
Hear this?
Shh. I said fucking Chatterbox. What more do you want?
This is face
End
palming.
it. Just put it out. of its misery.